Randy Moss, man, this might be the probably one of the craziest things I've heard. He's leaving Monday Night Football. Like,
Yeah.
bro, Randy, what you doing? I used to always look forward to the "You Got Moss" segments of the show because some of them people was getting Moss. Corners was Moss and receivers, tight ends was Moss and everybody. It was a great segment, but I think he also brought a element of the game where almost like the same element Shaq brings to inside the NBA. He was that guy, and he could bring his aspect of how he went into games, his process going into playing a Darrell Revis or uh, I would say Richard Sherman, but I think T.O. wasn't in the league then. But playing them number one corners, how he went into the game, what him and his quarterback went through during the week. So I think this might be a blow because it's like, who else do you bring in after him to give you that same pizzazz? Honestly, what you think about it, Walt?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to say it's a going to be a tough loss for Monday. But if I'm not mistaken, I was just reading. I think he's going to be still on Sunday or whatever. If I'm not mistaken, the
What? Okay,
Sunday countdown.
yeah,
Uh,
Sunday
so
NFL countdown.
I
Yeah,
think we'll still get him there on Sundays, but he'll definitely be missed on Mondays for
yeah,
sure. Like you said, his segment with you got Moss, man, that was definitely something that you want to look forward to start your start your week off. That Monday, like, damn, I really want to see you got Moss because I want to see who got Moss last week. You
and he
feel me?
was having like high school games, high
Right,
school,
and then it was like it wasn't just the NFL games; it
yeah,
was like high school,
small colleges. I'm like,
everywhere. You feel me? So
who
that's
found these
just
players?
dope. So I mean, I know everybody's going to definitely miss that segment come Monday, but hopefully he can still bring that same energy on Sunday. And I don't know if he plans on coming back because I think they said that he's the one that kind of discontinued the show on Monday or whatever. So I will see. But I hope I know Randy Moss is going to make some moves to work towards. He's still going to be on TV some way somehow to still talk about football in some
Yeah,
type of shape or form. So
go ahead, John.
Yeah, it does. It sounds like he wants to dial his back. I guess it was the travel. It sounds like maybe he didn't like the travel so much.
Probably because you
But
got to be in New York for 3 days. What, Saturday, Sunday, Monday? 3 days, 2 nights, or something like that.
yeah, I
So
don't know. So he, you know, it's right. Some guys like they have enough money. You know what I mean? It sounds like he might have renegotiated his contract to make it. It sounds like it might be a smaller contract, which
mhm.
makes sense. Obviously, we're doing less, but yeah, it sounds like he just it was a lot, and it's not something he's looking to do right now. Who could they bring in? I mean, man, when he was younger, man, Chad Johnson was that guy. Chad Johnson was that guy who brought energy to a
You
lot of
don't think
things.
he
So
can still be that? Because I
no,
didn't think.
I'm just saying, like I imagine, you know what I mean? It's like Shannon Sharp, man. They were that guy when they were young, and I think they'll be that guy when they're old. Like,
Yeah.
so I think Chad Johnson's a guy who could bring that kind of energy, maybe if you were looking for a receiver specifically. But yeah, man,
What
it's a
about
bummer to lose. It's always a bummer to lose Randy. Like that's a big deal, you know. I mean, this dude was a legend, but yeah,
who else?
just hearing his take on stuff is pretty cool because we always have quarterbacks, and there's tons of quarterbacks and linebackers and tight ends talking, broadcasting games. But to get a receiver, I mean, these were the guys, man. Like when we were kids, I don't know, I know everyone thinks like quarterback is like the sex symbol dude, you know what I mean? Like the one that the ladies all wanted. But for me, man, it was receivers. Like those were the guys, man. Chad Johnson, T.O., Randy Moss, Torrey Holt, Isaac Bruce. Like those were the dudes. Like they were the coolest guys. You know what I mean? Like to me, they were always the coolest guys, and that's why I always like wanted to be a receiver. But like man, yeah. So hearing they just bring energy to everything they do. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure, quarterbacks are cool, but these dudes are like fun. Like receivers were like I mean, they were the fun guys that everyone wanted to hang out with.
yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with John. I think we did grow up in like a receiver era though. Like if you think about it, like you said with the Chad Johnsons, Randy Mosses, even
And somebody a lot of people don't even speak about, Steve Smith.
Jimmy Smith, Marvin Harrison, Reggie Wayne. Yeah, you could just go
Chris
all day.
Carter. You know what I'm saying? He's the originated the one handed catch in my opinion, but I don't
Like
know. I agree with John. It was he's gonna be missed, but at the end of the day, somebody's got to take his job. So I'm just curious of who's going to be taking his job. So.